Hi, Andri is here. This is my whole electronic assisted astronomy setup with electronic eyepiece. Let's look what parts does it have and how it works. It has a tripod, here is a filter holder, extension pier, aim5 mount and alt azimuth configuration, Celestron C8 telescope, the electronic eyepiece I have built, Hyperstar with filter holder, and ASI 533 color camera. Optics in this configuration is very fast at around f2. Here is a box mounted as counterweight, holding a battery, USB hub and a tablet PC. The system can rotate as a whole together with battery and PC. In the background is Sterarium software to control the mount, and in foreground my image processing software for the camera, now obviously in a test mode. Here is the image in the eyepiece. Now let's look how it works under real conditions in the night. Here I have a dual band filter in the telescope and the fast mode with special dual band color palette in the software. Conditions are around bottle 7 and a lot of light. We have many street lights here. You will see reflections of street lights on display. Let's find my favorite summer target, Cygnus Wall. Fast mode is around 2 frames per second and the Cygnus Wall is already visible. I'm centering the target with a joystick. And change to staging mode. Exposures are 4 seconds each. Here is how it looks like in the digital eyepiece. Same picture actually, but with different view of depth and space. Let's find another target, Eastern Whale Nebula. It is also visible in the fast mode. Change to staging. Dual band palette shows H alpha hydrogen as orange or yellow, O3 oxygen as deep blue, and here we can see how beautiful the nebula is in these colors. We can change the palette to default RGB and look at more or less real colors through the raw band filter. But I like the yellow-blue presentation more. Let's look at the Crescent Nebula. Oops, blocked the joystick in preset state unintentionally. Change palette to default RGB. It has less color contrast. Yellow-blue palette makes objects actually better visible. Now let's change to screen capture to see better what is happening on the screen. Let's see some functions of the software. Here is again RGB palette and back. Brightness stretching can be changed. Raw histogram to control exposure parameters. Change to stagnant mode. Crescent Nebula consists of material ejected from a star in the center and colliding with strong stellar wind, forming this beautiful shiny cloud. Let's go back to the Cygnus wall. First exposure with 4 seconds. 8 seconds. And after the third exposure, a neural network noise filter is activated. Cygnus Wall is gorgeous. This is a region where new stars are being born. Looks also interesting in default RGB. Let's go to the Eastern Veil Nebula. Absolutely beautiful with distinctive hydrogen and oxygen regions. It's a remnant of massive star explosion in the past. Let's look at the other part of this explosion, Western Veil. I find it not so appealing in default RGB. Let's change back and add more stretching. Now let's change to wideband observations. I changed the filter to UV infrared wideband filter, and the focusing must be checked. Put a Bahtinov mask in and change the focusing zoom. Here the RGB channels can be seen separately. This is important for refractor telescopes to find the best trade-off in focusing. The focusing was actually okay and we can proceed. Here we have M13 globular cluster in Hercules. This object consists of several 100,000 stars flying together through the space. With all this light pollution, it is a tough task to see objects in full color wideband mode. Here we must wait more than 3 exposures. But after around 30 seconds, the M13 is already looking beautiful. Highlight protection function is also helping a lot in the center in this object. Let's go to the multiple star system of the Mesa and Alcor in the Ursa Major constellation. Oh, it was a plane flying by. It is actually not 2, but at least 6 stars together. Mesa below is actually a group of 4 stars, and the Alcor above has 2 stars, all combined together in one system. It's pretty unfortunate, exactly above streetlights, and we see a lot of stray light in the telescope. This direction will be nothing. Let's go other direction where the sky is darker. Here we have a great Andromeda galaxy M31. It is pretty big and bright. It is more natural look of Andromeda, slightly different from what we are used to see in Hubble images. Still, it is gorgeous. Let's go to the last object for today, M33 Galaxy. It is a slightly more difficult object and is now low on horizon. It definitely needs some integration time. Let's add some stretching and look how beautiful it is with its subtle structures and colors. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining my observation session. Have clear sky and bye.